me to buy something or not? I'm happy to
Men
help.
and women! Women's right to vote is only the first step
Oh. Oh, it's... okay.
towards the equality between men and women. Women die too in this war.
Oh, is it to find... is it in the temple district? Oh, it will be, won't it? The blind! That's why it would have been mentioned. Yeah, the blind restaurant. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! There we go. Oh, it's over there. Boom. Oh shit. And one more for good measure. Boop. Yeah, I think the exceptional restaurant will be that... the blind one. Yeah, the...
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being
Oh, yes! We got the good handle part. Is he going to come downstairs or not? It doesn't matter, because I can fully upgrade my mace. Which is very nice. Oh, there we go, they made it. Good on ya. Oh shit, there's skulls in here too. Back. Woo! Ouch. Perfect! Oh my god, he just fucking knocked him down! Perfect. Do I even need to worry about the guy upstairs? Ah. He ain't gonna come down. Right, so now we can report to Calhoun Russell. Yeah, I just remembered when it was pointing me over here. I was like, oh yeah! There was that, that restaurant where you had to be blindfolded. Doesn't necessarily mean it's got exceptional food. It just means it's, you know, fairly quickie.
She sometimes sneaks out.
Eh? Finally I can get the mace up to max level, at least. Like, fully upgraded. Look at that! 486. 524. Now that's what I'm talking about. Bitchin'. Right, so back to Calhoun Russell. Oh god, I didn't speak to the... oh, never mind. I was gonna say I didn't speak to the protester. Doesn't seem like it matters.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. A great night, what?
What?
I have found a restaurant that could satisfy you, Mr. Russell. The most intriguing and exotic restaurant in London.
Really? You have piqued my interest. Where is it?
It's a place where you eat in complete darkness and try to identify your meal without anything but your palate.
My, oh my, how interesting. It could even be fun to eat a little poisson et frites that way. Oh, thank you, Dr. Reid. Please, have this for your research.
Oh, ooh, okay. Fucking hell. 200
Goodbye,
shillings.
Mr. Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
Jesus. Investigation succeeded.
Come into your... Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
What the hell?
Good evening, sir.
Ooh.
May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you reckon? recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Hmm?
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. The epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
Oh. Tell me more.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. So many things have happened.
Hmm?
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Oh.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Ba-da-da. So where the hell's their house? So I'd like to find everybody. Oh, I need to speak with the person that's protesting. I keep forgetting I didn't give her the bloody cure.
Good evening, Miss Teasdale.
Can I help you,
Do you need my medical attention, miss?
I don't need your help specifically. I can assure you there are many competent doctors around.
I have no doubt about it, but I'm offering you my help anyway.
All right then. But please leave me alone for now.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale.
Goodbye. Bum 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 ba bum. Where am I going? May I join? Your army needs you. Are there enemies down here? Or is it still considered the safe place? Oh, bin. Must have just been one that I missed. So that's the one. Oh yeah, this is where the sewer entrance is. Yeah, I don't think there's anything around here. Wait. Oh, this is... I don't think this is the safe area. No, I can get my weapon out. Tells me everything. Beware. That's just another one of those quarantine letters. Oh yeah, that's a locked door. Crap. Oh, there's blood in there. Oh. Oh dear. Huh. I think the weird thing is the fact that there's a door not there. A door here I can't open. I can see inside though. It's probably tied to the story or something. Hmm. That's not where I want to go. Okay, protester. Don't even know how many people I found. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the protester. Oh, here's a migraine. Fuck. I am just around the corner from my house, though. Yeah, so I could actually get a cure for him quite easily. What? Ooh. Oh. Where do I observe? I don't know if I caught this at the right point or not. Oh wait. Oh, there we go. So confused. Why does this not fucking work anymore? For some reason, like, the investigation thing does not work. Yep, guess now she's gonna go away and this will disappear. Maybe? Unless she goes down there. Okay, she's going down there. That might be okay then. What happened yesterday with Oswald and Newton? Yeah, she's going in there. Huh. But for some reason with them two, I couldn't interact. I wonder if it's going to be the same thing here. There we go. Oh god. It's going to show her.
Me sick, you juicy warm treat. Damn it!
Oh, it shows her eating rats.
Oh my! What have we got here? A dead rat. Oh, so gross. So tempting.
Oh no.
Eternal life through the blood of the lesser beasts, he said. Oh, dear God, help me. Save me, for I can't stand what I've become.
Jesus. Okay, so it's not bug. Hey, Platonic Master. How's it going? I hope you're well. Oh, cheek him out here, please. There we go. No! Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's the shortcut to the Skull territory.
Rats.
Tell me what really happened to you, Karina.
He was so handsome, so charming. He asked if I'd obey him in every way. I said yes. And then he
Tricked you. He took control.
He tricked you.
Yes, he has promised me eternal life. And now I must eat these rodents for attaining it. But of course, it's a lie.
Why do you eat rats, Karina?
Their flesh contains the path to immortality. I have to eat them all if I want to live. Help me. Please. Make it stop.
I don't know if I can, miss. You have been tricked, forced to play a disgusting game. I don't know how to save you.
Kill me then, Doctor. Take my life. I beg you.
If that's really what you want. Is it really what you want, Miss Billow?
No, it's not what I want. I wanted to live forever, but I've been tricked. Now I want this torture to stop. So, yes, sir. Make it stop.
It's only worth 2,000. But maybe not yet.
I must go now. Goodbye.
Well, that's interesting. Most of the people I've wanted to kill so far have just been scumbags. Cardigan Bates, who's a rapist and racist as well. Father Tobias, who's an arsonist, cleansing people in the holy fire. And then... oh, House. And then there's her, but she's not
Hello?
an asshole, she's just
Is anyone there?
Jonathan,
unfortunate.
is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny, I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
Mayor's right level fucking 4.
Forgive me.
Ooh.
I'll tell you what.
Okay. I don't have that. Shit. Well, she's healthy at least. Oh, this guy. I remember saving you. Hey, Ben. Is there something else I could loot? No.
We meet again, Mr. Kimura. In a more peaceful situation.
Dr. Reid, still visiting London by night?
We must both be nocturnal animals, you and I. After your captivity, I thought you'd be more cautious.
Breathing the cold night air helps calm my mind, sir. I've had the most frightening nightmares since I escaped that filthy jail.
May I ask you what you do for a living, Mr. Kimura?
I was a landlord. A wealthy one. And not a very kind one, I realized recently.
Why this sudden epiphany? Is it because of your near-death experience?
I was already feeling nostalgic about Weymouth, my hometown. With recent events, I'm thinking about going back there.
How is the situation in the West End?
I've heard rumors about armed men patrolling and fighting infected citizens in these very streets. I was lucky they didn't shoot me when I was abducted.
What can you tell me about your abduction?
If you really want to know, I was locked in that building for 3 or 4 days. My jailer was insane, mumbling about sacrifice and voices.
And why didn't he sacrifice you?
That was the weirdest part. He claimed to spill blood was not enough. It had to be done when some stars were aligned.
Which stars?
That's the whole point. He wanted me to talk to him about some Red Queen configuration or constellation. I've never heard of such an astronomical term.
Oh.
What did he say about voices?
He constantly whined about the voice of his master, ordering him to do terrible things. He wanted to silence the voice by offering blood. My blood.
Why are you so nostalgic for your hometown, Tadao?
I was focused so much on making money, I almost forgot that my relatives and friends are threatened by this epidemic.
Oh.
Have you heard anything from your family?
I was not only a bad landlord, I was also a bad husband. I've not seen my wife and son for years. Busy, busy, busy.
At least now you're ready to go back and see them. But don't be surprised if your son bears a grudge, sir.
You make it sound like you suffered from an absent father yourself, Dr. Reid. Well, I'll keep your warning in mind.
Have you no friends at all?
Over the years, I'm afraid my greed turned me into my friend's adversary, while I became friends with my professional rivals.
Those you grew up with didn't share your views on money and success.
Would you believe I was once a member of poetry circles and an astronomy club? We were young, such joyful dreamers then, that I stopped laughing long ago.
Can you change? And is it what you really want? If so, it must come from within, not without.
I've seen what an altruistic gesture can do. Nothing forced you to save me, Dr. Reid, but you did. I will follow your example in these matters from now on.
There is no need to thank me. Rescuing a London citizen should not be out of the ordinary, though I'm afraid it may appear so in these difficult times.
You did not only rescue me, you fought for me. You put your life in danger to save me. That's quite extraordinary.
How will you cope if you're attacked again?
I don't know. I've heard about these men and women who patrol the West End every night, chasing criminals like my abductor. Maybe I should join them.
I probably wouldn't. Oh, there we go. Got all of them. Level 4.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
Okay, who else we got? God, there's still all of these. Jeez. Alright, where's the protester? There she is. Parents. I kind of want to go to the Reid house to make... Is it a headache or migraine? Oh shit, where'd he go? Migraine. Okay. Migraine, migraine, migraine. I suppose I'll cure him of a migraine and then find out some other people have something wrong with him. Tea. Oh, that's for all the people in Whitechapel. Yeah, I think Joe... Wait. No, she's fine. Yeah, Joe Peterson's one of them. As is Barrett, I think. I don't remember who else had it though. Right, where's Clarence? Ooh, there he is.
Women of all countries unite!
Good evening, old chap.
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
You need some rest, Clarence.
Yay, 50 XP. Nice.
Women of all countries unite!
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reid. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Okay.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reid?
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste, even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right, but society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
I never even realised that this is Lady Ashbury's
What are you doing out here?
You mean,
daughter.
what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time, even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires.
Oh dear.
I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reid. And please, don't tell my mother.
You fool.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously, and the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reid? Or you?
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reid.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
Oh, I want 2 hints.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried?
Oh yeah.
How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, to be fair. Right, where else? Don't want to go this way, though that would unlock the gate. If it's not already unlocked. Kimura. Oh, there we go, perfect. Yeah, that unlocks that. And the other way I want to go. Okay. Is I think through here, so then I can unlock a quick way of getting to the docks. What's this? Warning leaflet. West Enders must unite, don't let them fool you, don't let them control you, they are amongst us, they lust after your soul, vampires are real, defend your community. Oh, see Crossley. Oh. Where is he? Yeah, whatever. Just because I got a hint in his, or regarding him. Figured I'd ask about it. Doesn't seem like there's anybody else around here then. No. Bloody shame. Right, boom. Yay! So that's the docks unlocked. It's not quite all of the one-way doors, but gotten a fair few of them. Wait, so if I went straight ahead... Oh, there! That worked. It leads straight to... like, right around the corner from Lady Ashbury's mansion. And I can go to the hospital. Hey, and Emily's missing. Right, where? Down there? Oh, okay. I didn't realise it was this close. Is that not just where I was? Yeah, like right next to Venus. Although to be fair, I thought that is entirely her house. 11? Oh! Ooh. Okay.